Are you a weirdo or are you not a weirdo? It is the middle of May 2018 and I'm wearing a coat because it's cold. Feels like freezing right now, about freezing point. Much colder and it would snow. Of course, it's supposed to warm up in the next few days again, but whatever. I was sitting over there, but I felt too self-conscious, and now here I have the direct sun on me, but at least the direct sun is warm. And sitting over there, I was looking at the trees. Some of them have the blossoms on them. The leaves come out at different rate according to the tree. So the tree over there, I forget what it was, maybe some kind of oak tree, or I should read the book on types of trees, oak, maple, whatever. Look like cast iron. The dark branches with the light behind it look like cast iron, and the fine network of lines, it looked very beautiful. And then there's buildings in the distance, sort of cement. It kind of looked nice, the black lines against the beige brick. I like brick buildings. And there's a school over there and a green fence, and there's a playing field behind me, and it's cool. So, why did I cancel it? I don't know. I guess I gotta keep this close. I'm having a hard time coordinating all of this. So, I'm trying to figure out, it's poetry, right? My main task is to exist. So what is this about? You want to know, you get bored if a person rambles, okay? So what it's about is to do nothing, the virtue of doing nothing. Virtue, no, that's a hard word, that to assert your right as a human being to do nothing except exist. Because I've been encountering this. It's a common, very, very common sense, and you wouldn't think there'd be any point talking about it, but there is a point in the sense that I encounter it often enough. The most blatant example, the classic example that I'm sure everyone has heard, is when someone comes up to you, you're relaxing, say on a Saturday afternoon or something, and someone comes up to you and says, how can you just sit there when there's so much to be done? Make yourself useful. And my response is, well, I am doing something. I'm doing nothing except exist right now. And who knows when I'm going to die, and I want to exist. I want to take a moment out just to stop, look, and listen. Just a moment of calm. Yeah, but there's so much to do. Well, yeah, you'll never run out of things to do. But it's the idea that there's something wrong to just sit there. And they say, oh, then they get the moralistic twist. Oh, you're so selfish. You just want to take care of yourself, and you don't care about anyone else. What about me? And what about everything else? And blah, blah, blah. Well, is there a virtue in just appreciating and contemplating your existence and calming down and cultivating a friendly attitude rather than this attitude of being overwhelmed and oppressed and stressed and anxious? I'm taking a break I like to take a break from feeling overwhelmed, oppressed, anxious with all kinds of problems. So-and-so is saying such and such. This person is saying, oh, Lohbado thinks he's so special, he's seeking attention, he thinks he's better than everyone else, and all the stuff that goes on behind your back, which I don't listen to anymore, because Lohbado is an easy target because he's a weirdo, and I'm proud to be a weirdo. It's okay to be a weirdo, but I'm a friendly weirdo, and I respect myself. I try to respect myself, respect others, respect the environment, and be friendly. Keep an open, playful mind, as I keep saying over and over again. And the reason I keep saying it over and over again is because I keep hearing over and over again, how can you just sit there when there's so much to do? What you're doing is not part of our plan. It's not part of what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be busy. You're supposed to be doing this. You're supposed to make yourself useful. And what are you contributing? What are you contributing right now? What are you contributing? As I sit here, what am I contributing? Yeah, well, what am I contributing? I'm just existing here right now, relaxing and trying to contemplate existence and friendliness. And again, it's this common sense. Why do you need to contemplate friendliness. We all know what friendliness is. Yeah, but when I looked in the news and I saw bombed out buildings and traumatized children in emergency wards, in the hospital was just hit by a bomb and there's blood on the pavement, and you're telling me we don't need to talk about friendliness when these are the images that confront you when you turn on the news? All right, so let's all be friendly, be respectful and kind to one another. Have a nice day.